After weeks and weeks of not hearing any new developments to Vultures 2, despite continuously getting info updates on it, today could be the day that we finally get to experience what Kanye has taken so damn long to work on.
I love leaking!
I am, of course, referring to the possibility that we get brand new, unheard Vultures 2 changes played tonight at Ty Dolla $ign's show taking place in Paris. He was present 2 nights ago at the Ken and Friends pop-out show in Los Angeles, but he has since flown back to Paris in preparation for this upcoming show that he is almost certainly going to use to preview new music. We heard from Joy Boy a few days ago that there were actually 2 events happening today, with the other one being a private listening party for Rich the Kid's new album, with the possibility that Kanye could make an appearance at both, which carries with it the notion of Vultures 2 music being played. Obviously, we know Kanye is in Paris right now, as we last saw him 2 days ago show up to the Prototypes men's fashion show, albeit an hour and 15 minutes late, which delayed the entire thing starting just so that him and Bianca could make a grand entrance looking like a damn beekeeper paired up with Lava Girl. I'm not kidding when I say this Ty show tonight is truly where everything could shift for the Vultures 2 album rollout, because I think it's nearly guaranteed that Kanye will show up. He literally has no reason not to, and if he's there, you can bet your bottom dollar we are getting a sneak preview of new developments. The last major updates we heard on Vultures 2 centered around the album as a whole getting cleaned up and censored, so that's really what I'm going to be looking for personally, as according to Lewitt, this involved Ty redoing his verses on songs like Fried and Promotion.
She was my before she
I don't know when exactly Ty's show is set to start, but I'm guessing it wouldn't be any earlier than 11 p.m. Paris time, which would be 5 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Central time. Additionally, with the high chance that we get brand new material played, I would also bet that somebody could be there live streaming the set in case Kanye comes out and they do new stuff, in which case I will definitely boot up my stream so we can watch together if that ends up happening. Regardless, this is by far the most potentially exciting day of this agonizing Vultures rollout since literally May 2nd, when we all still thought Kanye was gonna drop the album, and I am more than looking forward to finding out what Ty has in store for this show. On the topic of Mr. Dollar Sign, we actually got a full Billboard interview with him dropped yesterday, where he does talk quite a bit about the Vultures rollout in general, including mentioning that he doesn't believe anything went wrong with Vultures 1.
I feel like we did nothing wrong with Vultures Volume 1. I feel like it was fucking perfect. We went #1. A lot of people thought we weren't gonna, oh, Todd, maybe you don't want to work with him, Vultures, all this bullshit, everything. So I feel like it was perfect, bro. Like, what can you say wrong? Like, no complaints.
He really didn't say anything too new or groundbreaking. However, he did comment on Vultures 2, saying that it was almost finished and could drop any day now, which is exactly what he said back at the start of May on the Vitaly Catching Predators stream. Obviously, he's not going to be absurdly specific about where the album stands right now, but I feel like he could have said something a bit more descriptive, like, oh, maybe the album got reworked a little bit, since we literally know that's what the massive delay has been about. Additionally, the article and Ty directly reference Vultures being a trilogy, which confirms that the 3rd volume is still being worked on, or at least is still being kept as an extension of the current plan. Ty goes on to note that they have all the songs, and it's just a matter of figuring out how to get the album cohesive as a whole and in a state where it can be considered better than Vultures 1. It is important to note that this interview was conducted on May 16th, 2024, so while it's over a month old now, that is well past May 3rd, occurred when things took a massive shift, so I am a little surprised to hear him not really say anything new about Vultures 2. Funny enough, Ty was actually a very late stage addition to Kanye's remix of Gimme a Second by Rich the Kid, which officially released just a few hours ago. Up until 2 days ago, we were under the impression that Ty would not have a non-Carnival feature on the Rich album he helped executive produce, but then we got some news that Gimme a Second was being amended to include both Vultures. It seems that this involved the team cutting out 3 of Kanye's lines in order to insert 4 brand new lines from Ty to result in him getting an official feature presence on the song.
Sending pussy shots, girl, you know I need the breakfast. Said she paid for dinner and still ate me up for breakfast. And she paid for dinner, I'ma still need the desert. My dick hard, this bitch harder than the desert. My oldest said, Daddy not going to heaven. That I'm a sexist.
Got that new Ferrari truck, yeah, and the Tesla. Top not big, get the most, not the less. Fuck my bitch from the back too hard, she said that dick aggressive. Walk in by the whole building, real estate profile looking impressive.
My oldest said, Daddy not going to heaven.
Not only did they change Gimme a Second to add in Ty over Kanye, but the production was also pretty heavily altered by producers Digital Nas and Traxster, along with Kanye, who focused most of their efforts on overhauling the drum pattern that was previously in use.
I'ma still need the desert. My dick hard, this bitch harder than the desert. My oldest said, Daddy not going to heaven. Treat me like a deadbeat, said
I do find it funny that Ty was literally just plugged in last minute, kind of like how he was for the Like That remix, where it's not even him punching in mumble Kanye lines, they just straight up cut a portion of Ye out to make room. And overall, I think this is easily Kanye's strongest feature of 2024 so far, handily surpassing both No Face and the Act 3 On God remix. However, I'm curious to know whether you guys feel that way as well, so let me know down below if you agree and think that this is Kanye's best feature of the year. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you think we're actually going to get brand new Vultures material previewed at the Ty show today.